What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Courtside Financial. My name's Obi, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also make sure you hit that like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Virgin Galactic Stock. It's currently 5:28 p.m. Eastern Time here in Michigan, and the stock is trading at $17.62, down 1.13% for the day and up 0.51% in the after hours. So we haven't talked about this one in a minute. Virgin Galactic stock has not been performing well since the Q2 earnings report, and I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, what's going on with Virgin Galactic? Well, in a video that I put out well before the Q2 earnings report, I said that Virgin Galactic stock will probably fall again if the company has to sell more shares. Number two is if we could be certain that he wasn't going to sell any more shares or any higher ups weren't going to sell any of their shares. An article came out today stating that Sir Richard Branson would pump 200 million pounds into Virgin Atlantic Airlines. This came from the sale of $500 million worth of shares from Virgin Galactic. Sir Richard Branson already had to sell shares before because a lot of companies that fall under the Virgin Group were under fire due to the Roni situation. The most notable was Virgin Airlines. Now, if you think about what the Roni situation did to the airline industry, we know that a lot of airlines were pretty much hurting. So when Sir Richard Branson went and sold those shares, it was a forced selling, and at this time I bought into the stock. So to date, I'm still up on my position. I started with an average cost of $15. Now I'm somewhere in the $16 range because I averaged up a bit. However, many people were disappointed after the Q2 earnings report for a plethora of reasons. The biggest thing to me is that the company announced that they will be selling more shares to raise funding, which obviously is going to cause dilution in the stock and isn't necessarily a good thing for shareholders. They also pushed their timeline back a bit, so they won't be sending Sir Richard Branson to space until early next year. And lastly, the cabin reveal that preceded the Q2 earnings was a CGI. So people were expecting to see the actual cabin of their spacecraft, but in actuality, it was just a render. So I think it's just pretty important to have some clarification here and understand what you're investing in. At this point in time, Virgin Galactic is just an idea because the company is burning through millions of dollars per quarter, which investors don't seem to care about at the time, because obviously we know when they do start sending people to space, they'll be collecting $250,000 per flight, and they're already at 700 reservations in which you have to pay $1,000 just to reserve that flight. So that's why I call it a spec play. It to me is definitely 100% a speculative investment. This definitely is not anywhere close to a big part of my portfolio. As far as I know, there aren't too many near-term catalysts at this time, except for maybe some test flights. But I don't think that that will be enough to send the stock into a lot of people's expectations in the short term. So if I know this, why am I investing in it? I'm betting on the long-term outlook of the company. I'm not really concerned with the day-to-day fluctuations of the stock. If they succeed in their mission, I think from a long-term outlook that the stock price is currently fairly undervalued. Now, obviously, they're going after a huge opportunity, and they're also going after something that no one's ever done before. Space tourism is not easy. Hypersonic travel is not easy. So this is definitely a bet where you certainly have to weigh risk reward. And in my case specifically, if I get massive short-term gains, then what I'm going to actually end up doing is selling my stocks and realizing profits. But if I get anything less than massive short-term gains, then I'll just wait it out. I was already up about 60% a week or two before the Q2 earnings, and I did not realize profit because I have the belief that the stock can eventually run a lot further than that, and I don't want to lose my cost basis. I think the company has a lot of fear mongering going on from short sellers right now, and rightfully so. I mean, they do have a valid argument, but an opportunity like this for someone like me personally who's optimistic is a buying opportunity in my opinion. Now that's just what I think about it because I try not to chase, but I do like to buy the dips. So that's how I'm kind of thinking about Virgin Galactic stock right now. I'm not really too concerned at all. And I just wanted to give you guys an update because we haven't talked about this one in a while, and maybe we'll be able to do some more Virgin Galactic videos. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and as always, thank you guys for watching.